Welcome back to the show. It's time for our top story. And now we told you earlier in the show that we are going to be talking about reading, the importance of the reading culture among kids. And to do this with us, we have a guest. Her name is Imoh Eboh, and she's the founder of Adan Sonia Foundation. Good morning, Imoh.
Good morning.
Thank you for being able to make it to the studio this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Imoh is working on a project. The project is called Read to Succeed. Now tell us a little about it.
Read to Succeed started in 2013. I worked with SFAD and partners in Abuja, and that was where I started. I was the program coordinator. I left Abuja last year to face my acting career, and I brought the project down to Lagos.
Okay, so you left the project because you wanted to face your acting career?
Yes, I left the office. I left my 9 to 5 to come to face my acting career in Lagos.
And how's that been going?
Fine.
It's so good. How have you been able to strike a balance between pursuing your career and doing what you do?
I've always been doing this since 2002. At 12, I was trained by Baba for Women's Human Rights, and I learned some things from there, and I thought children needed to be paid more attention to. Then when I got into university in 2004, I joined the orphanage support team of Project 1 Million Souls, and that was how I started. So it's something that has become part of me, and it's like my #1 priority, to make sure these children have a great future. You know, we used to sing one song, "We're leaders of tomorrow."
Yes.
Children sing it, and children know this song, but how many people are actually concerned about these children being leaders of tomorrow?
Okay, Imoh, let's break it down. For those that are watching, they probably do not know what you do. Read to Succeed. There's a project you do. You teach children.
Yeah.
How often do you do this?
I do this for 1 hour every week, on Wednesdays to be precise. I adopted 2 schools in my local area, Lawrence and Surulere. Those schools are Ansaruddin Primary School and Al-Wajid Primary School. They're Lawrence, and so I adopted them to read with the children every Wednesday for 1 hour, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m.
And how long have you been doing this?
This is the first term in the 2015-2016 academic year, so I've been there since September.
Before you started this project, how well could you rate the performance of these kids or the acceptance to the reading culture?
Some of them were like, "Who is this auntie speaking Fone?" But I talk normally, like every other Nigerian, but it was just very strange to them because we have good teachers in Nigeria. We have teachers who are trying, but they can't do everything. And these public school children need to communicate properly. And I believe reading will help them do that.
Okay, so far, how's the response been from the kids?
Some of them have been enjoying it, and some of them are like, "This auntie, just do quick and leave our class." But they'll gradually warm up to me, because that was the same thing that happened in Abuja when we started. Some of the children were like, "Who are these ones? Let's just do our thing. Our teacher would leave us like that. Why are these ones concentrating?" Because we make sure every child participates. We don't just read above their heads. We make sure everyone is part of the project. You read, I read, you come back with the assignments I give you to help us know how much more vocabulary you have in your archive. So everyone participates right now.
Okay, I saw a picture of you and the kids. I saw the kids with some I saw a quote by one of your kids. I was very impressed because I didn't think that a child of that age could write that well. And I must say kudos to you for a job well done. Well done to you and your team. Now let's come back to parents. Do you think, or in your opinion, do you think that more of the job of teaching children the reading culture, does it lie more on the part of the parents or on the teachers?
It lies 99.9% on the parents, because you brought these children to the world. I don't think you should leave the future of your child in any other person's hands. Yes, the teachers are responsible for your child's learning, but like I said, you can't leave the future of your child in any other person's hands. You have to take charge of your child's life.
Okay, there are some people watching you right now and wondering, they need to learn quick tips and tricks on how to go about this. They want to teach kids how to read. They need to teach them. What are the basic things? What are the tricks and tips you use to get around teaching these kids the new words?
For Read to Succeed, we work with poems and a few books. And then when we communicate, we eventually come up with new words and tell them to go back to check what those words mean. And we try to make sure we communicate with those words. Right now, I'm working with them on Invictus, the poem written by William Ernest Henley. Nelson Mandela made it popular when he came out of prison and started working South Africa. So we have words like bludgeoning, circumstance, just some...
How old are these children again? What's the age range?
I have from primary 4 to primary 6, so I would say that's from about 8 to 12.
Wow,
yes.
That's impressive, and you're teaching them these
And these are public school children who... There was a time I wanted to go to the school and the teacher sent me a text and she goes, the children we be. And I'm like, are these children?
The children we be.
Instead of W-I-double-L.
She said W-E.
W-E. I'm like, so is this what the children suffer all the time? I definitely need to be on top of this thing.
Okay, what can we do as a people in Nigeria to increase reading culture among children? What can we do to get things better? Because we know that reading is a key tool that these children need. It's not just for children, with adults. If you're a reader, you're more empowered to face situations and to handle them headstrong. So what are the things we can do to increase and to promote reading culture?
Get involved. I don't know those children from Adam. I live in that area and I feel, oh, if I'm at home doing my work, I can take out 1 hour to read with these kids, even if they're 60. I'm touching 60 children. Someone else in another area who works around there can decide to do the same thing. And if you're home, if you're a parent, definitely you have to make sure you are part of your child's assignment. You not just leave your child to handle his or assignments on his or her own. Make sure they read other things apart from the academic books, because the academic books would not do everything. There's some things I learned in primary school that really don't. They really don't help today. But there's some things I've read from other books that have helped me, like Never Eat Alone, Kate Ferrazzi, and then Who's Got Your Back. So those kind of books have made me know that you should be part of other people's lives. Kate Ferrazzi was brought up as a poor child, but because he was able to mix up with other children who had parents who concentrated on their education, he could mix up. And today in America, he's like one of the top guys. He handles relationship issues, not the boyfriend-girlfriend one, but political relationships. Yes. He has worked with Obama. I don't know if you know Kate Ferrazzi.
Yeah, I've heard of the name, but this is a very, very an insightful conversation we've had here, and we thank you very much for being a part of this. I would like to urge you, those of you watching out there, encourage a child to read in one way or the other, participate in their learning, teach them one word every day. Teach your child one word, at least one word every day, and I would think that's a good way to start, right?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much, Imoh Eboh.
Thank you very much for having me.
Imoh Eboh is the founder of Downsonia Foundation, and she's been sharing an insight with us on how to encourage the reading culture among kids. So we're going on a break. When we come back, we have another story, another top story waiting for you.
So, did you like what you just saw? I know you did. It's very simple. If you want to see more, just subscribe to our channel right now.